Jolly day. Would you like to try our peach mango pie with a side of girly pops and blades? Because if you do, then let's go ahead and get started.
Hi! Hey everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Aru, thank you so much for being first. He was number one. CB, thank you so much for stopping by. Hello. And Miggy, hiya, hey. And Miss Damsel, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Timbit, hiya. Ditsanel, hiya, hey. And Juan, hiya, Kieran, how are you doing? I am doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well, Juan. Thank you for stopping by. And hello, Jinja. Thank you for stopping by. And Moxie Mox, hiya. Welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are all doing good today. We are back with some Honkai Star Rail. That's right. While you were studying the blade, I was studying how to be a girly pop. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. But happy Tuesday. Tuesday again? No problem. We're back. We still have some time with the event, but I wanted to try getting it done now because I also need to do it on my main account. I know, that's right. Meow, that's right. Oh wow, that's so funny. I was grinding on this account and the two boys are dead. So of course only the girlies are alive. Let me go ahead and revive them really fast. But yeah, so the last time we saw each other, we were doing the event to get the Eidolons for March's hunt path. But I wanted to ask you guys, do we want to start off the stream continuing on with the event? Rip to the boys. I don't know them. I only know March and her farts. Do you guys want to continue on with the event, or do you guys want to continue on with the story? I could go either way, but looks like we have what? We have 33 days, so we can continue on the event later on today if you want to. Otherwise, we can go and do the story. But also, I did a lot of grinding. We have enough for a 10 pull for the special banners. We have enough to definitely pull for the standard banners. I'm gonna try and pray that we bring Gallagher home. And also, I did grinding off stream, so the account is now at level 44. So I was able to get Miss Girl her 5-star relics. So she's on her way to being built, pretty much. And then I have Dan Hung his as well, for the most part. So these two are the most important because they're going to be my mainstays on the team. The rest, it's kind of up to fate to see, you know, what happens. Yeah, but how are you guys doing? How's your guys' Mondays and Tuesdays? Did you guys do anything fun? Did you guys eat anything yummy? I actually got lunch with my manager-san, hello, Mumu. I was bored. I literally said, I'm hungry. And he's like, so are we going to eat food? So we ended up meeting up for some lunch. And then, yeah, I was playing Final Fantasy for the rest of the day. Yeah, it's really awesome. I love having manager-sans that I can just see whenever I need to. But I'm also excited to see my manager-sans at the end of this month, as well as you guys, if you guys are coming out to Anime Impulse OC and the Constellations dinner night.
Oh my god, Kiro Style, hi! It's my best friend!
Just been working mainly. I'm sorry to hear that, but at least you're getting that bag. Doing great. I found out not too long ago that my husbando's getting a figure. Is it Sylvain? Is it the Sylvain figure? Because I cannot wait to bring him home. He's under pop-up parade, which means he's gonna be really budget friendly. Usually around like $40 or $50. It's Sylvain? Hell yeah. Have you seen my Sylvain collection? Here, let me look at my my main Twitters. I think I have it bookmarked. I do. So this isn't up to date, but this is my Sylvain collection. Here. So these are all, most of them are like Sylvain art that I commissioned from some friends and other artists and whatnot. And then over here, this is my old Sylvain Ida bag. Welcome in, Blue Moss. Hiya, hey, hey. And then also, oh my god, this is when I had like gray hair. This was me with gray hair, but also with my Sylvain plushies. Happy! Could this be my soulmate? Sylvain? Yeah, Sylvain is your soulmate. But anyways, what was I gonna do? We have some text messages we could read as well. Let me go back here really fast, continue on with this event. Wait, no, that's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be at the fancy little garden. Go. There we go. Wait, POV Trailblazer? No, 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 no. This isn't right. Well, anyways, let's read some text messages, I guess.
Kieran, you there?
I'm here. What's up?
I suddenly remember there was one thing that caught my attention during this trip to the Luofu. That Matrix of Prescience Ultima at the Divination Commission. The Master Diviner used that thing to interrogate Kafka and saw right into her memories without Kafka even saying a word. So I was thinking, could this Matrix be used on me?
Oh, this is a side quest. Was there a confirmed release date? I don't think so. I think they just announced that the next 3 characters they're making figures of. It's worth asking. We might even be able to find your lost memories.
Yes, yes! I wanted to ask at the Seat of Divine Foresight, but after thinking about it, I felt a little uneasy. The Luofu had just experienced a huge incident. Yuan is injured and the Master Diviner needs to manage the whole place. I couldn't bring this up, this personal matter. So I thought I'd wait until she wasn't so busy. And then we could go to the Divination Commission together and ask her.
No problem. Let's meet up at the Divination Commission.
I knew it! You're the best!
Okay, so a lot of these unlock quests. Wait. Kieran, did you knock on the archives door last night? Sorry. Were you asleep by then? A noise came from the archives. I was marking entries in the databank when the electricity tripped and I accidentally kicked over a shelf. By the time I came out, you'd already gone back to your room. Thank you. As long as you're doing okay. I'll be fine. If you have time, check out the databank. You said you wanted to understand Stellaron and Eons better, so I've marked them up for you. Kieran, are you busy these days? I would like to ask you to accompany me on a certain task. So you're worried that someone on the Xianzhou might want to hurt you and you want me as your bodyguard? You jest. I want to meet the current High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara. I want to ask about some bygone matters, so that I will better understand what I can still do to make amends from my past life. Okay, I'll be there anytime you need me. Thank you. Let us meet at the Sinwood Pavilion in the Exalting Sanctum. So we're not going to do these side quests today. We're going to do all the character quests once we catch up on the story, but, oh no! Not the Simpo texts!
Have a look!
It looks nice.
The photo's not sent yet. I took this picture of the coach. What do you think? Do you have any suggestions?
Maybe lower the aperture. Best if you can manually control the duration of exposure.
Aww. Time for a new camera, I guess. I had no idea, Kieran. You know a lot about this. All right, you're it.
Huh?
Kieran, my official photographer.
Welcome in, Maddie. How are you doing? Texting enjoyer, that's right. What's up? How was your day? Oh, I totally forgot to ask you guys today's check-in question. Our check-in question for the stream is, if you guys could change the class of any character from any game, whatever it may be, who would it be and what would you change their class to? Just chilling before raid? Good luck with your raid. My answer, I always like saying, is whenever I play Final Fantasy X, I change everyone's classes because that game uses the sphere grid. So the one that I always love doing is I love making Yuna go through Orin's path. So I'll make Yuna go through Orin's path, and then I'll just flip everyone. It's usually like, you know how we'll make the heroines like the healers and stuff? I'll usually make them like the big blades. The big blade users. A truly great swordmaster is not created through intelligence and training alone. They also require a great heart. The practice dummy system will assist you in completing various types of swordplay training. What are your intentions from here?
Someone stopped me on the road earlier. They said I was a 1 in a million super talented martial arts genius.
Oh my god, me too! So we'll do some of the event later. I want to continue on with the MSQ while we can. But also, we do have some roles. So I guess we could do... We have enough to do 20 today, so we could do what? 10 for Huohua, and then later on the rest can go towards regular banner. Again, this is an alt account, so it doesn't really matter what I get on this account, but I like rolling on the regular banner so that the rates are even, because the character I really want on this account is Gallagher. And then, how much? We're close, we're like halfway through to Pity, right? I don't even know who I'd pity for this account. But is there any other like tickets that we can get? We can definitely squeeze tickets out of leveling up characters too, I believe. So what we'll do for now, we'll go ahead and do some rolls on Huohuo's banner, just because she's a healer, and our only other healer is Natasha, besides, you know, because I unfortunately doubt we're gonna get Gallagher. Luke, welcome in. Hi, hey, thanks for stopping by. Let me go ahead and lower my desk for now. Hi. And also, you guys know what the ritual is for rolling. We gotta say a come home together. We have to manifest, even if he's not on the rate up here, he's right up in my heart. We gotta manifest Gallagher to coming home, you know? Because I feel like that might spook Huohuo into joining us. But anyways, let's go ahead and come home. Come home. This might be petty, but I'd change at least one thing about Lingsha, so Gallagher stays the only fire abundance. It's so hard. It's so hard because I can't hate her. I mean, you don't have to hate her just because they have the same role. Lingsha's mother. Lingsha's 1,000,000% mother. But yeah, let's manifest some come homes. Maybe Gallagher will spook this role, okay, guys? Come home. Come home. Come home. One. Oh. Okay. Okay. Honestly, what I also need, I need some new light cones. My characters don't really have that great light cones. But, how many do we have right now? We have enough for 11? I can probably get 4 more. Let's go ahead and do 10 more rolls. Who do we have in the back burner? Let's go level up Miss Yukong. We'll ascend you.
My soul has never wandered far from the celestial expanse.
1 ticket. I needed like what, 4 tickets?
When life's all go, the trick is to steal a bit of downtime, right?
Is Daddy Gown the banner? No, he is not. But you know, I'll always be manifesting for him.
You call that a build update? The final stop is close.
Okay, we have 4 tickets, so that means we have 10 more rolls. So we can do 10 now, and then we can do 10 again later at the end of the stream. But I need you guys to manifest with me, okay? We need to bring Gallagher home. Even if the odds are 0.000003% chance, I'm always gonna have hope. But I need you guys to manifest with me. Ready? Come home! Come home! Come home! One, 2, 3. Oh. Oh. I already have an abundance light cone. Dang it. Okay. Well, anyways.
Divine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Okay, so this one is for Penacony, so let's go ahead and continue on this one.
Kieran 97 Terpero.
Slavey Ash, thank you so much for 13 months in the Superstar Sub Club and 1 whole year. I really appreciate
I'm gonna
it.
show them what I can really do.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well.
Based on, huh?
What's been going on? What have you been up to? Hi, Kieran, I'm good. I'm glad to hear that.
That's a hefty battleship there.
Stargazer Navalia. Okay, this way.
Oh, come on, March 7th. Really now? You just got into swordplay training. Are you sick of it already? Is that why you want to skip practice? No, both my masters will be mad if I do that.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I would prefer that we keep that sort of external drama out of this community, but I hope you're doing well in the other community that you're a part of.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
So interesting that he's Nihility when he's like a healer.
What's up, Mr. Xianzhou?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
I knew someone was gonna make that joke. Welcome in, Geb. Give me another answer.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and
You're
freedom
girly
they all
pop.
had.
That's why you're not like the other kids.
I never even
Oops.
in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations. I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Xianzhou meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness.
No, what he actually meant was life and death hinged on whenever I do a gotcha roll and Gallagher doesn't come home, and then, it fades into nothingness when I get another hurt to Constellation.
After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the general's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said, the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason.
I'd make Alpha Noah a tank because it'd be funny. Do you remember that one quest? It was when you start the auspices and Tataru joins you as like an arcanist. That was also really funny too.
But after talking with you, Mr. Xianzhou, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I love the ambiguity of it. I don't think anyone has like a canonical age in this game, right?
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
That's so funny that like when games like this, like there's no... Because, no, Ace Attorney has set ages, but not set birthdays, right? But then, like, at the beginning of this quest, Dan Heng says that a few months have passed since Penacony. So time does progress. I guess characters just never get older. I thought for the longest time that Tataru just chooses your starting class. No, yeah, she's an arcanist because I started off as a archer. I think we should give Yustola an axe. Hell yes.
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
That's why I love the trope of giving girly pops just like this giant blade.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Hilda Gaming?
Need I repeat
I'm all
myself
sweaty.
again? I'm a healer.
Are you? Are you?
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Luofu. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
But she also just wants a little drama, you know, she wants to test his power levels, see if she could twist his mind.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either.
That's so cool that like his bangs, they have like a little bit of opacity so you can see underneath like his eyebrows and his eyes.
Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword.
It still looks
than to be
opaque.
lost and confused.
It still looks opaque too.
I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Xianzhou?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, We've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
I have dreams too.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
He read listen, March is the shadiest girl in the entire cast. I think she deserves to get read once in a while.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Jiaocho waves, then leaves.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
I've really liked how they've characterized Yanqing in this quest. He's become a lot more entertaining. Like he's still bratty, but he's not like, I don't like when I see him.
Oh, just shut up, Red.
Oh no, I said the word.
Ship. I need some time to take care of things. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need? I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
They don't know who he is.
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
That soldier's mask reminds me of a character from Blaze Blue. Kiro, are you still here? Which character? Don't tell me. Juan, don't tell me. But Kiro, which character do you think Juan's talking about?
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility.
If he doesn't answer in like 3 minutes, then I'll let you answer.
Break in and do what you want.
Who are you calling kids?
I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Huh? Everhunt Plains? Yeah, sure. Big Sis will take you there.
She's like, I'm not calling you that.
You should have let me.
Who is this? I don't know Blaze Blue, so I don't know who this is supposed to look like, but...
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
That's not true. I know Bang.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Come on. can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
She is such a fire starter. Yeah, you can say it now. You can tell me now.
I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
Hakumen. Hakumen. Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't know who this is. I have zero interest in this character.
I knew that from the beginning.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing?
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing at all. That's really weird.
Isn't it so funny how sometimes when you read a line and then you hear it voiced, it's like very close to the intonation that you would read it as?
What? Is he famous on the Luofu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
During this mission, more conditions need to be met to complete the photo shoot. The required objectives are listed in the top left corner of the photo shoot interface. When all the photo shoot requirements are met, you can press the shutter. Okay, cool.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Cut the theatrics, Grulock. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
Moktok, TikTok's evil twin?
Are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Find a suitable box to hide in. Oh my god, Metal Gear Solid! It's just a box. Taking advantage of the temporary absence of the group, you cautiously approach a crate and crawl inside.
It's so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
There's no way that crate fit all 3 of them. You hear footsteps pacing back and forth besides the crate. If someone were to open the crate at that moment, they would certainly catch you in your ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. The floating mechanism at the bottom of the crate is activated. You feel it begins to drift slowly forward. After what feels like an entire Amber era of holding breath and silence, you hear the sound of the crate touching down.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
The departing footsteps sound like a signal, prompting you to breathe a sigh of relief.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
When trailing mode is active, oh no! Not another sneaking mission. I've had enough of these with Dawn Trail.
Tread softly. Breathe quietly. and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign. Did he spot us? Quickly, hide! Watch out! They're on high alert!
Not again. Not again. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here!
Shuhard, I'm coming!
Don Hung, I'm trying to sneak around, but the sounds of my keep alerting the guards.
They're leaving. We should... Did he spot us? Quickly!
No!
I knew it looks like those...
Why are they coming back? Quickly!
Don't be so paranoid.
Shuhard!
Watch out! They're on high alert!
No!
Looks like...
Oh, skip. I hate sneaking
Don't
missions.
be so paranoid.
Shuhard!
Yeah, at least I got to the checkpoint. I can't go too fast. I can't go too fast. There we go.
What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
Your clothes are literally printed onto your skin. There's literally JPEG artifacting on your neck.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Persona 3 Portable. Thank you for the lurk, Sleepy Ash.
Force and eat a shine.
Adusa! Die, you lowly beast!
Oh, wait, they're hitting kind of hard.
Some hardship.
Naughty child.
Naughty child.
Take 10 of you. Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon.
Crouching
White
tiger.
Less carbs.
Less carbs!
Too late to repent.
I only remember the less carbs part.
Azure Tiger, white. Azure Dragon, white tiger, less carbs!
Let's begin.
Ready to shine. Yeah.
That'll take just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best.
Nap time.
Fighting is...
Awesome.
The shing.
How is this possible? How did these Boxians
Well, have you ever heard of an app called Snow?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
How did the Borisin disguise themselves as Foxians?
What kind of trick did they use? When we were tracking them earlier, they looked just like normal Xianzhou Foxians.
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad?
That guy we met! The guy we met at the beginning!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago when we were transporting the Borisin prisoners.
The Silver Fox Man!
If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information.
Oh my god, now we're playing like aliens. We have to find out who's the alien.
We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Who can we trust? Meanwhile, in the Seat of Divine Foresight. The old man? Is the old man an alien? Oh no. Wait, no, my party can't just be March. Okay, here we go.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaocheng.
Hello, Mother.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you.
Hi.
Outside the reports from the Luofu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaocheng has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Wait a second, I never looked at her outfit before, but look. The like long half skirt, the hot pants, the long boots. You guys know who she's giving, right? You guys know, right? We need the side-by-side. Who's the short man? I want him? Wait, this ain't about him right now. Hold on. Shisters. Wait, she kind of ate. Anyways.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, we're here to answer your questions as witnesses.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts.
Oh, I know. If this was a trial, I'd be in love with the prosecutor and the defense attorney, you know? Take care, Mavu. Good luck with your raid. Good luck with the reclears.
According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go.
I love seeing the different kinds of like eyes that all these characters have, because they all have very unique designs on them.
While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
Like Dan Heng's eyes kind of have like little diamonds.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Hers almost look like android or cyborgy kind of eyes. It's really pretty. And then obviously March's are really girly pop. Oh, here we go. Okay.
The Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jin Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
Yes.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
It's because they serve every time. I also like Dan Heng's clever tongue. It all comes down to weird. Like, raise your suspicion about your relationship with Sue. Okay, so not that. Talk the facts. The facts. It all comes down to the Stellaron, right? Do you think I'll fuck myself over if I just do this? Let's do it. You silently fix your gaze on the Merlin's claw, a trace of a provocative smile playing at the corners of your mouth. Face shell offers a slight smile, displaying no anger.
Apart from the Luofu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Luofu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand.
Welcome in, Angora.
Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
Dan Shu was just a chief alchemist. If she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards? Preceptors of the Luofu seem suspicious. I personally met Dan Shu. The exile of Imbibitor Lune. I don't know what to answer. I'm just gonna answer this because I like Dan Heng. Welcome in, Skyrose.
If the Luofu hadn't exiled Dan Heng, leaving the Videodora with no leader, they wouldn't have fallen into chaos, and there wouldn't have been the opportunity to bring the Stellaron to the roots of the Arbor unnoticed.
I might have messed up because she's gonna bring up Bailu then.
Imbibitor Lune
Yeah.
was exiled due to his own crimes. Now, Dan Heng, as his reincarnation, is free from his sins. However, why did he risk trespassing on the Xianzhou Luofu before his exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I acted brazenly. I admit I was reckless at the time, but
he returned despite everything. Now, let's consider the outcome. The Arbor was resurrected, and the Luofu required a High Elder to repair the seal and suppress the plague mark. It's hard not to think about the stakes involved, right? According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Let's just feigned retreat. Skip this round of let's just skip this and then we'll have enough to win. You decided to withhold your opinion on this question. Fei Xiao offers a slight smile, displaying no anger. All right!
Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions.
I only answered one question, but okay.
Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Xiao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Luofu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Luofu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the 10 Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Luofu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Luofu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it.
I'm new. I have a question. If I use 10 pulls on this banner, will my guaranteed transfer to the other banners? Yes, it will transfer to the next banner, but if you do end up winning the pity and you get either a Huahua or why am I forgetting her name? The current girl, Yunli, then your pity, then the guarantee resets. So if you want to roll for the next banner, just say for the next one.
But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Luofu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Xiao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position.
Her eyes are so pretty.
Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Luofu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Luofu recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Luofu is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongoose behind it all.
Mongoose?
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borson. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand. The Borson believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Luofu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Xiao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison.
Are you imprisoning us?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Objection! Me too.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borson, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movement
He's the next boss, isn't he? He's the next big boss.
Big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Cho and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
All right, we're gonna get more alone time with them. Fei Xiao gives you a once-over. Despite lacking any apparent reason, you feel scrutinized, as if she were sizing up an opponent.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Nope.
That's why I'm here. To prove that the prophecy is not real.
I understand.
Do you really believe us? Fei Xiao gives a nod.
While words can be deceiving, your gaze, your breathing, and your scent, they reveal more than your words do.
Oh no, that's March 7th. Don't worry about her.
I trust my intuition more than any words.
More than words is all you have to do to make
Really
it
sorry
real.
But the testimony in the Shackling Prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the Interrogation Division. You just need to give your testimony.
Oh, we're gonna get trapped there. I can already. I know how this is gonna go.
As you wish, General.
Let's get going. Sometime later, a star skiff carries you and Dan Heng to a place that looks strikingly familiar.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
No. No. No, 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 no! Oh my god! Capcom Store just announced new Capricorns! I need them! 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 I need to go back to Japan! I need to go back! When are these coming out? These are coming out. Let's go right now. Please, if I could. If I could. I can't afford it. Starting August 16th. Please. I know they're gonna sell out, especially the Edgeworth one because it has glasses. You guys don't understand. Ace Attorney fans in Japan, they will go ham. If both of you are ready, please follow me to the shackling prison.
The shackling prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Danhong.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
Wait, is the shackling prison inside the Scale Gorge waterscape too?
Well, technically, the shackling prison is spread out across multiple delves, and the ancient sea is just where they overlap. Please, come on in, dear guests.
Is this... Hold on. I have to text a friend really fast. We're ready to go. Ooh. Wow. Okay, this looks different from all the other places. Oh, there they are. Blue Moss, are you there? Your men's, go collect them.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
I love that they really lean into giving Trailblazer independent voice lines this patch. I just hope they keep doing it for MSQ and not just a side story thing. Kalis, whenever he talks, I'm like, what? It's so interesting.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
You ruined my roles for Gallagher.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes. Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time.
Forest
He
of
shall never be
Swords?
pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hulei since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hulei. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borison. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borison die within 3 days in the forest, but Hulei is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hulei's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Prisoner Hulei. Summary of crimes. The Borison Warhead, a denizen of abundance, accountable for numerous acts of invasions and associated war crimes, accountable for the long-term enslavement of Foxians, and utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. Detention method. This prisoner must be subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis. Their shackles must be checked for sturdiness during the transfer, and the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. Notes. 1. The confinement of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Any individuals objecting to the sentence should be punished for sowing discord. 2. Anyone who contacts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of lupitoxin. 3. The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight Lieutenant or Judge. 4. Do not mention Jing Liu when conversing with this prisoner.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hulei.
Just swallow it already. Hulei is like all Borison. He can release a pheromone called lupitoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borison. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupitoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
Wait a second!
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
Okay. Ooh.
Your Honor.
March 7th.
What is it?
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
His eyes are gonna open. His eyes are gonna open.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Whoa, this place is so scary.
this place. It's still as cold as it used to be.
Are you okay, Dan Heng?
Sorry, I was just reminiscing about some unpleasant memories.
Once we're done with the testimony, we'll leave immediately. Even if you can't escape your past, we're always here for you.
Thank you. It's all my fault that you were involved in the Xianzhou's problems. You shouldn't have to see the inside of the shackling prison. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I wish I could show you the real sights of the Luofu.
Dan Heng gently pats your hand? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, Dan Heng, this update has been so, like, twirls hair. Why can't they record our testimony outside the shackling prison?
The 6 charioteers might have more power over the rest of this Xianzhou ship. But here, in the shackling prison, is the judges of the 10 Lords Commission who call the shots. The judges will use a complicated interrogation device called the Karmic Mirror. It accurately tracks every physiological change during questioning and records it. Therefore, the judgment made here will be sufficient to convince the other administrators of the Xianzhou. At least they won't attempt to challenge the conclusions. Perhaps that's why Fei Xiao insisted that we come here.
Since the judge isn't here yet, I'll just wander around a bit.
Okay. But watch your step. This place is not like the others.
The way that he talks, like, I mean, I get it. Like, he's really getting to that bag, you know? Like, wow. Looking down, you see a honeycomb of densely packed prison cells, extending deep into the darkness beyond your view. You hazard a guess on the number of prisoners they are capable of holding here. 3,000? 30,000? 300,000? Wait, this may not even be the entire shackling prison. It's so, like, tender. I just, like, okay, wait, I need to go back to this party. I know that Nat is really useful right now, but I need them to be here together. You notice the Scale Gorge Waterscape shackling prison was built at the bottom of the ancient sea, as a column structure that extends endlessly into the depths. Spiritfarer monitors and manage real-time information of prison cells and prisoners on the screen.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express.
Ooh.
Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
Miss Hanya?
Glad to meet you again.
We have
Please
not
allow
met
me
before,
to
but okay.
express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Seirei Mari, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, hey, gamers. If you guys are new here, it's nice to meet you all. My name is Kieran. I'm a magical idol VTuber, as well as a queer Filipino-American voice actor for animation, anime, and video games. What were you up to, Lab Rat Raid? What's going on? What's going on? How was your stream? You're playing Honkai as well?
Strength is everything. Wow, okay.
I'm listening to the Japanese voices now. It's so interesting. You're building your Yunli?
So can I only put this... Okay, I can only put this on one person.
I hope your grinding went well. Thank you guys for joining us today. Right now we're going through the 2.4 story quest, so if you guys want to stick around and hang out with us, feel free to sit back and relax. Otherwise, if you need to go, you can go ahead and give yourself a nice stretchy, give yourself a nice drink of water, and don't forget to take your medicine if you're going to be going to bed. But otherwise, yeah, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Did you get Yunli? No, I don't plan on getting her. But I hope you have a good time with yours. Yeah, thank you for the raid, and thank you for following. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm not rolling for Yunli. The next character I'm probably gonna roll for is like Moza, but otherwise, yeah. But thank you for the raid. All right. Looks like on March 7th and I were clueless. He already made friends on the Xianzhou Luofu. Pom Pom takes care of us at home, and friends take care of us on the road. That's just how it goes.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show
We've not met
any
before, but okay.
favoritism under the 10 lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission.
Okay, Mother.
This is not a place for ordinary mortals.
Her hair's so
You, Mr.
pretty.
Gunhung, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
I wish I was as confident as you with introductions like that. It's just fake it till you make it. If you gaslight yourself into believing that you are confident, then people will believe you're confident, right? Okay, I need to go over the Fixtral Garden event again because I don't really know Hanya's character that well. I know that What's-Her-Face is like a puppet, right? Is Hanya also like a puppet too? Or is she also like, is she living? One of the Xianzhou Luofu's 10 Lords Commission judges ordained by the 10 Lords and wielding the authority of the Oracle Brush, she reads the multitude of human sins and transgressions and issues punishments and karmic retribution. Is Timbit here? Timbit, can you give me like a TLDR on her character? Okay, if Shui is her sister, then she's probably not a human either. I feel like everyone here wants to fight. But there's also no teleports here, so we should... Oh, there's one there. Okay, got it. She's actually human? Okay, thank you.
There's knowledge of this in the databank.
Hanya blocks your way forward. She's been entrusted with the important task of ensuring that you only explore areas she deems safe. We're totally gonna fight the wolf boss. I can feel it already. Obviously, don't spoil and tell me yes or no. I'm guessing because I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, right?
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this. Did you hear something just now?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked.
Wait, is March here?
Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would
Take
be
care
trouble
of
during the
Mari or Seirei. Tell me what to call you. But either way, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
That's a new one.
Looks like the IPC has caught the attention of the Borison.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Pre-rendered. It's gonna be March.
Strange. remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
It's the girly pops. Oh!
Watch out!
Oh! Dun Hung!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Dun Hung was on top of us!
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Time to show you what I...
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards!
Wait, no! I'm in the wrong party! Oh no! Let's see how we survive this.
You know nothing of the weight behind it.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
Fighting is meaningless.
I could take you.
Oh no. Well, my Dun Hung's like really fast. That's a good thing at least.
Reveal the sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Nice. Okay, cool.
Stand down.
Stay in step.
Oh, I get it.
No interest.
Thank you. Live. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine.
Wild. Just like a board.
Azure Tiger, White Dragon!
The truth of life
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time for some hardship.
Fighting is meaningless.
Thank you.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Lingsha mentioned there was some kind of biological tissue inside the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Jiaoqiu's POV! A few moments prior, Shui leads the Yaoqing messengers to the bottom of the prison.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor?
Oh, I can't view his stats though, huh?
Shouldn't there be a cage here?
Ooh, he has like a
Most
fan.
notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization.
Maybe I will roll for him.
The
We'll
blue
see.
bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light
Is he gonna be in Jiaoqiu's banner?
The way to the bottom.
Do we know?
of the
I guess we don't know what
shackling
Jiaoqiu's banner is gonna be, right? You look at Moza, who shakes his head lightly at you. Guess this isn't really the time for jokes. Perhaps the stifling and somber mood of the shackling prison has gotten to him. That's why he's neither up for chatting nor humoring.
The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns. And the way to the bottom. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
After interacting with the roost or the Psycrane itself, you can start remotely controlling the Psycrane. Psycranes can fly, allowing them to reach areas that are inaccessible to characters. Characters will remain at their original position when a Psycrane is being remotely controlled. While in control of a Psycrane, you have the option to either ascend or descend as desired. Psycranes can be used in different scenarios to accomplish various tasks. Okay, cool. Maybe if Xianzhou is fun, maybe I'll roll for him, and especially if Moza's in his banner.
It's better to use your brain and save your strength.
Ooh, that's pretty sick.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Okay, just in case, I'm gonna swap Welt out for... Where are you at? Where are you at? I'm Natasha, an underworld doctor.
Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule. According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou Luofu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed, because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
Is that why he's Nihility?
Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hule.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Mock Talk!
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here. At the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer. Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers available for us everywhere.
No interest in conflict.
I want to see what Xianzhou does.
No move.
Time to show you what I can really do.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Let's Cards!
I like adding fuel to the fire.
Are you a fire starter too, just like Yoon Lee? Wait. Let's look at him. What does he do? 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 Minor fire damage. Deals fire damage to a single enemy and minor fire damage to adjacent targets with a high chance to inflict 1 stack of Ashen Roast on the primary target. Sets the number of Ashen Roast stacks on enemy targets to the highest number of Ashen Roast stacks present on the battlefield. Then activates a zone and deals fire damage to all enemies. While inside the zone, enemy targets receive increased ultimate damage with a chance of being inflicted with 1 stack of Ashen Roast while taking action. After attacking, there's a high chance to inflict Ashen Roast on the target, causing the enemy to take increased damage and be considered as burn. Ooh. Oh, so that's why he's Nihility. Creates a special dimension after entering combat with enemies in this dimension, deals minor fire damage to all enemies. Okay, cool. Welcome in. Doodlebug is tired. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
More season. Too late to repent.
I suggest
Ooh.
you surrender now by your presence. Of course. I'll still kill you all.
Yeah, can we get a warm welcome to Doodlebug for being new here?
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Ooh. Wait, is Xianzhou 4 stars or 5 stars? Because that was a very fast animation.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Oh no, please stay safe. Keep your doors locked. Take care of yourself, okay? I didn't even look and see what March's ability does, but it looks like she takes on the element of whoever she takes on as her master. Is that it?
It's better to make no move. A little more sheets here.
Oh, that looks like that's pretty OP. That looks like that's pretty OP.
How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, Mosa.
Welcome in, Audric. Hope you're doing well.
How about letting the enemy strike first? More season.
Doodlebug, thank you for following and joining the Constellations. Welcome in.
Thank you for your generosity.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Time for a shot.
Bing bong. Oh, so Xianzhou adds like this fiery aura around.
Honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you?
It's such a fast animation, but I don't mind that because it makes grinding really fast. Honestly, when an animation is too long and you see it a million times over, it kind of gets a little old fast.
Time to show you what I can.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs!
No interest in conflict.
Thank you for the lurk, Audric.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Oh, yep, we're gonna fight him. We're gonna fight the wolf. Oh no. They heard about all the people that like Lycaon from Zenless Zone Zero!
I've waited for too long.
Wait!
First meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time.
Listen, I don't like Shrey because she broke my Gallagher rolls, but I don't want her to
Times as the been around since our last hunt. Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beasts.
If you're a Meta 4-star, you're kind of doomed.
A humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
Everyone say bye to Mock Talk because he's gonna get vored by his own ancestor.
7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this?
Bye, Mock Talk.
Why have you grown to assemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Luofu now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws.
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
Oh, he's gonna cook you.
He's an envoy from the Xianzhou Luofu. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Is he gonna go crazy? Go crazy, go stupid? Which MC did I pick? I picked Kalis. At the same time, Kieran, Danheng, and Hanya realize the situation is out of their control.
The wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
If Zhao Cho lives through all this,
Those intruders
He'll just
are
be
quite
proof that he's
bold.
not a 4-star.
They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borison tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
Looks like the testimony will have to wait, huh?
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Okay, wait, I love me. I have to not be me. Girly Pop Prison Break.
Shiny!
This will strengthen.
Ooh, sparkly.
Shiny! Oh my god, like Love Live.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, is Xianzhou 5 stars or not? Hold on. Game tools will say, right? Okay, so he is 5 stars. He has such quick animations for a 5-star character. I'm not complaining because I would rather the animations be fast.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly.
I was just surprised because like even Dan Heng's animations are longer.
The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Why are the walls farting? Is it because we're playing as March? Yes. The Sisterhood.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use Ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally,
The Sisterhood of the
using
Traveling
devices
Fart?
Like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape.
Methane Maidens.
But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Ready to shine. Here you go, Master.
Her being able to absorb anyone's element is really useful.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary
It's but a vision. Break!
Time to show you what I can
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, West Cards!
Time for some hardship.
Time for a shot. Now.
Too late to repent.
You couldn't have done it without me.
The Nether Key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
God, I'm so obsessed with her hair here. She looks so cute. Oh. Here we are. Okay, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight the big back wolf.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Well, I mean, like, she can be revived, right? Because she's a puppet. Like, Shui, I'm kind of not talking to her right now because she ruined my Gallagher roles, but at the same time, like, I don't wish that upon any character.
Shui is here. Miss Shui briefly sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences? Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her.
Oh, they didn't know that?
While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
That's also tightly hugging his,
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
Wait a second!
So, the intruders
Oh,
in
okay.
Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage.
I was like, no way!
This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
A cyber specter!
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Hiya, hey, Kane! Welcome in! How are you doing? What's going on?
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a
Is
time like
she
this.
endless?
Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
A cyber specter.
It's just a temporary solution. This side crane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
Through intermittent in its delivery, the
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borisan, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
You're a mother! The side crane flaps its wings and unsteadily flies out of the lower levels of the shackling prison, charging straight into the depths of this shadowy passage.
Time is running out, Miss Anya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
This has been such an interesting side story. I mean, it probably is main story. I'm not too sure, but either way. It's definitely darker in like aesthetics and themes.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Oh, okay.
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
You will not survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I've no interest in conflict.
Bing bong!
That'll take...
You'll make good practice.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision.
Okay, we have the advantage because I gave him the full set so he can go again after his ult. Damn it! Oh!
Let's begin.
Time to show you what I can really do.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Naughty child. Now time.
Fighting is meaningless.
There we go.
The prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Yeah, I am. Twirls hair.
Ooh, Nat.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Timely treatment.
I feel like we're gonna get really cursed trying to get him because he's a 4-star.
You know nothing.
Survive or be destroyed.
There is
no other choice.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death.
This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I could take 10 of you.
I've no interest in conflict.
Just focus on the fight.
I can't do that when you're like right in front of me.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, eat him up, Miss March.
Time to show you what I can really do.
Azure Tiger, White Dragon!
Immortality means forever.
Now time.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Yeah, my Dun Hung's like really... Wait, actually, let's see their speeds. Dun Hung's speed right now is... 179. And then March's is 148. Those are really, really fast. So if he goes first, then he's going to give March extra charges, it looks like. I think my Don Hungs are like really good.
Leave it to me.
Time for it.
I've no interest.
You know
Come on,
nothing of the
Mr.
way to
Yang.
survive or be destroyed.
Break him!
There is no other choice.
You'll make good practice. Awesome.
Oh, eat him up. Eat him up, March.
I'll leave the rest.
No!
to you.
Wild!
Now time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me. The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision.
Oh, thank God. Okay, well revived. Oh, there he is! Oh my god, please join us. I want to test you out. I want to take you for a test ride. The man seems to materialize from the shadowy corners of the prison, as if he could vanish into thin air at any moment. The fugitive wearing a dark cloak spoken of by Hanya now stands before you, his face devoid of any expression, cold and indifferent. Yet, inexplicably, you could decipher the expressionless facade as if it was whispered, "You're finally here."
The prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning.
Hey, you're the Yaoqing messenger who fled!
I prefer to be called the Yaoqing messenger who strategically retreated.
Oh my god, he's funny! Okay, he's funny!
At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique, it's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you
Venti?
think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques.
His eyes.
I'm Waza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems... the prison on the Luofu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No, you can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
He's trying to be edgy with such pretty eyes. Your heart is, behind your big, isn't he your friend?
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario...
We kick all those bad guys' butts! With an indifferent gaze, he sized you up and down. Somehow, you deciphered his expressionless face as saying, "This person's lost their mind. How pitiful."
The best case scenario would be, we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape.
I think it's incredibly hilarious that they try to make these, like, characters, like, at least him, like, they gave him, like, scars and stuff and try to make him, like, an edgy assassin. And then, by virtue of, like, the nature of the audience of this game, they have to give him a pretty boy face.
Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Morza.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Well, then I'll have to give it my all.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords Commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison. And if someone should step up to stop Hulei from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin. And you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
No, the present's not worth it. I'll do it later. Ooh, present! Yay!
Wonder how much mung bean soda we can buy with this.
Mung bean soda. I don't know if I would like that. Maybe I'm not on March's level of girly popness.
We must seal the entrance before the Boris and fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me.
You got it, Miss Hanya. Are we gonna run into Huohuo then? Because her banner's up. I don't think the rerun banners necessarily have to like coincide with the plot, but they're showing all these older Luofu characters, so might as well, right?
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
Nope. Uh-oh.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape.
Time to show you what I can really do.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
I've no interest in conflict.
It always surprises me how much Hanya is involved in stories, considering her splash art and introduction shows her as an EP overworked secretary. I like her design a lot. She's not a character that I particularly paid a lot of attention to because I don't really think I've seen her involved in many of the stories that because I mostly just speedrun the main MSQ, right? So it pretty much feels like I'm learning about these characters for the first time again. It's great. During this playthrough of the game, I definitely find characters that I wasn't interested in. Like, I'm a lot more entertained by them. Like, especially Yanqing for this previous like story stuff has been pretty cool. I've liked his character growth since we first encountered him. Even like Serval back in Bellabog.
The truth of life sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
That's why I'm so excited to play through Penacony with you guys. But I'm gonna take my time. I want to relish Penacony, so I'm not gonna speed through it. We're gonna do all the prerequisite stuff.
Stand down.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
I wonder what's gonna happen though. Like, is the game just gonna let us go to the next planet if we wanted to? Or is it gonna be like we can't go there yet until we actually complete Penacony? The shackling prison has become a killing field. The prison guards try to resist, but Xiaoqiu can only watch them fall.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Xiaoqiu. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something.
Loser? Ooh.
Maybe this Yaoqing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Xiaoqiu?
Oh, just look at you. fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for the sake of Fei Shao or the Yao Qing.
Oh, damn.
Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu.
He said the name. He said the word.
Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, mock talk. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, mock talk. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Now that you mentioned that, I want to look at Hanya's splash art. I think it's under the databank, right? Characters? Where are you at, Miss Hanya? How do we view the art? There we go. She does look like a tired secretary. Look at how many characters we don't have. All the 4 stars we don't have, including the love of my life. There's so many 5 stars now, though. Oh my gosh. Oh, our assignments are done. Let's go claim these. Oh my god, it's like Christmas. Nameless honor. Ooh, okay. Yay! More prizes for me. What if he just said, actually, no, screw this prison. Let's keep on doing other side stories. What else do we have? We also... Oh, we definitely have enough to do another 10 roll in a bit. Ooh. Ooh, okay, this is spicy. We get more rolls. I really wish we... Oh, I should have played more when we were on that previous banner where Gallagher was on raid up. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to ascend Natasha. We need a healer leveled up, so... Oh, damn it, okay. Can we at least ascend the... We synthesize? No! Okay. We'll make do with what we have. Oh my god, they're everywhere! Leave me alone! Girls, run!
After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found.
What about the Yaoqing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Luofu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
After a brief but devastating loss of communications, the lockdown shackling prison is once more under control. The Express's Nameless may have emerged unharmed, but one of the Yaoqing envoys has been taken hostage. Meanwhile, the Borisan warhead Hule, long confined to the depth of the shackling prison, has vanished without a trace. A pursuit between the hunter and the hunted will soon play out on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Wanna go take some pictures?
No way! They're not gonna just...
Go drink some Immortal's Delight.
Are you kidding me? That's it for the story for now? No way! No way, really? They cliffhanger? What about the best of the Blade Dance? Ooh, it was getting spicy though, the drama. Technically, we're caught up on story.
Oh, I wish it would talk to me again.
All right, so for today's stream, story-wise, we're only gonna stick to the 2.4 content. So now that we're done with MSQ, we can go ahead and continue on with the March event so that we can get her Eidolons. So we'll go ahead and go back to the area where we do the training stuff. Hello? There we go. So we'll continue on with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break so I can go refill my ice for my water. So if you guys need to, go grab a snack, go use the bathroom, go do what you gotta do. When we come back, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with the March 7th event. Sounds good? All right. BRB. All right. We're back. So, we're caught up on story, at least for this arc. So let's go ahead and continue on with March 7th's training.
I kinda want a milk tea. Let's go get one after training.
I'm assuming we can probably get these 4 done relatively within today, I hope, because I don't think they're that long, hopefully. Let's go ahead and just start with the QQ one. Welcome back, thank you. Increases all initial stats to 70, increases mood cap to 150, increases all initial and max training levels by 1. Time rewinds to when March made the bet with Scott. March needs to practice swordplay. Oh, we're all at level 2. Oh, okay, perfect.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Cool. Okay, so I guess our starting level's different. Is there like a set... There's no like set thing we need, do we? Should we just do everything? Or should we focus on... Let's focus on strength. And then some tenacity. Cute.
That's enough training for today.
March 7th is frustrated about how to improve her swordplay, but the Divination Commission's repository might have some texts that can help her.
Is that you, Tinkler? I don't think I've ever seen you taking your work seriously before. It seems you greatly misunderstood me. I'll have you know that I've always taken my job extremely seriously. I just happen to slack off for a few hours every now and then. Are you here at the Divination Commission to see the Master Diviner?
We're here to see Master Fu Xuan.
What a shame. The Master Diviner's currently on a business trip with the Yuzhui Xianzhou. The Divination Commission seems so lonely without the Master Diviner around. I'm not lonely. Look at all this never-ending work I have to keep me company. Wait, you're not planning on kicking back and drinking Star Taro bubble tea while you watch us diviners work ourselves to the bone, are you? And then you'd make some ridiculous social media post about this being just another day in the Xianzhou Luofu or something, right? You've gotten the wrong idea, Miss Qingche. I came to the Divination Commission repository in search of an ultimate sword technique. You're looking for a sword technique? I don't know what you mean.
You elaborate the matter of the upcoming duel between March 7th and that IPC busybody.
I don't know a thing about sword fighting, but if it's a book you're after, I can be of some assistance.
You mean you want us to help you with something?
Precisely. I knew you knew how this works. The Master Diviner's gone to the Yuzhui Xianzhou to meet up with General Yao Guang face to face. However, she's already pre-planned her daily workload for the entire next month thanks to her planning for every scenario. As if that wasn't bad enough, you know the Alchemy Commission's new Cauldron Master, don't you? As soon as she started her position, she waved her hand and ordered that forbidden books confiscated from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were brought to the Divination Commission repository for sealing. Before I knew it, I was absolutely buried in work. And I get the feeling that all these jobs have something to do with books. And that's right. Our smart little March 7th has already figured it out, I see. You've come to the Divination Commission in search of a book, and I'm in the process of organizing books here. Isn't that just perfect? It's almost as if I'm getting we're getting the best partners the cosmos has ever seen.
You weren't gonna say free labor, weren't you?
Oh, we've known each other so long, and you still treat me like a stranger? As Guess if I could make a visitor work for me, you two would work here on undercover visit to experience the daily life of the Divination Commission. Kieran, let's go. We can ask another diviner. Wait, of course I would not just take advantage of you two like that. Rest assured, if you come and help me arrange these books, then you'll be given permission to look at all the volumes kept in the Divination Commission. There, you happen to come across a book recording secret sword techniques, that's a win for you as well. Well, when you put it like that, there's no time to waste. Wait, let's leave it here for now. It's time for me to finish work. But it doesn't matter if the Master Diviner's here or not. We cannot have rumors about the Divination Commission using exploited labor getting out. Next time, remember to find me during work hours.
Xianzhou happily leaves the Divination Commission with a skip in her step.
She must be going to play Celestial Jade. Let's come check out the Divination Commission again another time.
QQ will provide 2 assist effects every day. Increases the next training after an excursion by 120. Training additionally increases dexterity and acuity. This effect is lost after performing an excursion. Okay, we need to start leveling up the other traits too then. All this art is so cute. Nearing the war dance, many unfamiliar travelers appear at Starskiff Haven. A disheveled, unkempt old man accosts March. He observes her extraordinary physique and is persistent in his hawking of his martial arts secret manuals. But the old man has a rule. Only one manual may be sold. At this moment, March's choice is dexterity.
I don't think so.
You have to learn to jump first.
I learned so much today. Oh, well.
Okay. Dexterity training by 60%. No, we'll just do this. We'll continue to do this. There we go. Ooh! Ooh!
I learned so much today.
Nice.
Oh, well done.
Xianzhou has put forth an offer of mutual aid to March 7th, allowing March free access to the book repository. I'm so surprised these aren't voiced. The Divination Commission repository holds many soul copies and fragmented records on Cloud Knight's martial art techniques, covering all sorts of topics. March 7th browsed the materials intently, and after a long period of searching, found something that could be of some use.
Let me see. What have you found there? Look at this. Demon Binding Blade Technique. It looks like some of this book is missing, but it's clearly some kind of super powerful secret text. Take a look at what it says at the beginning of this Demon Binding Blade Technique. Does it say something like, if you wish to master this art, you must use your blade to take your own life? It does. What does that mean? It means that if you want to learn this school of swordsmanship, you might have to harm your own body. Otherwise, learning that type of sword skill will cause you harm. In other words, it's like work. As long as you're involved in it, it'll harm your body.
I feel like the scroll writer has bad intentions.
Not necessarily. Well, what about this 99 Yang incantation? Oh, I've heard about that one. Just from the name, you can tell this technique is the pinnacle of the Yang techniques, granting its user amazing muscle.
Amazing muscle development.
Their height shoots to 8 feet, their waist grows to 8 feet, and their arm circumference does too. No one can withstand a single blow from such a powerful physique. So are you still human after you master this? This is martial arts. All that matters is subduing the enemy and taking victory. Who cares if you're still human-shaped afterward?
Is there no such thing as a safe and powerful sword technique?
Well, if it has no cost, sounds like it'd be pretty worthless. The majority of the incomplete texts in the repository are failed examples of martial research and development. Not only do they require combinations of forbidden potions like those found in the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, some of them even require all sorts of dangerous weapons. Of course, the martial research of our ancestors were always making progress. Look at this note here. It is possible to master the 99 Yang incantation while still maintaining your human form. It's possible? I want to see what this master has to say. I have indeed discovered a fascinating method. Unfortunately, I do not have enough space left on this paper, and it will not fit.
Sounds like this technique is gonna be a whole essay.
Looks like finding a suitable ultimate sword technique for me is not going to be easy. It is clear to me that you wish to subdue your enemies and take victory, yet you're scared to take on the risks of mastering a martial art. If you ask me, I don't think you absolutely have to accept these risks. After all, most people only fight to win an argument. I don't think that requires a huge cost. The heroes of immersion stories always rely on intense training and great skills to defeat their enemies. Then their stories end happily ever after. Since when was reality ever that simple? Is that not realistic? Vengeance, grievances, envy, shame. Humans have many complicated emotions. Do you really think things in the real world are as simple as, I defeat you, you defeat me? If fighting could resolve everything, there would be nowhere near as many worries in the real world. Reality's so complicated. I am a diviner, after all. I never have believed that winning a battle means that a problem is solved. It's getting late, so let's leave it here for today. It's time to clock out. Good work, you two. Let's see if we can find someone to join us for a game of Jade. Looks like we made no progress again today. Let's have another look next time we're at the Divination Commission.
When March's mood is over 80, stats obtained from training are increased by 30%. Ooh.
The trick of procrastination?
Reduces mood consumption by 30% and increases training. Oh, wait, what? Wait, that's useful. What the heck? Okay, wait. Up this. There we go. Yeah, Yaga.
I'll fight 10.
While March 7th is flipping through tomes in the Divination Commission's repository, she receives an interstellar call. The eye on my forehead observes that Qingche should be near your location. The Master Diviner's voice sounds a little irate. Tell her to open her jade abacus.
What do you recommend?
Qingche keeps shaking her head, trying to silently signal to March that she's not there.
Okay, I'll go open her jade abacus right now.
What the?
Miss March, are you sure you're not a mole sent by the Master Diviner?
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But close enough, I guess.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your...
Oh, we've seen this already. Perfect.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Wait, I didn't master any sword moves.
Not very cute. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this? Not very sportsmanlike.
Oh no! Wait, am I gonna fail?
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this? A hero's life.
Oh no!
March, if your ascension is still insufficient, you might fail the sword trial. But don't worry, you can click here to rewind to the beginning of this route.
Oh. I have to do everything from the beginning again? Okay, hold on. There has to be a guide. There has to be a guide for this. Finest duel of the pristine blade. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Can you just give me the guide on how to do this? Oh no. Here we go. Stats to train, tenacity, and strength. Oh, it just tells me like story answers. Okay, wait, so tenacity should be my main priority, while strength follows after. You'll also want to take advantage of QQ's assist buffs that reduce move consumption while increasing training efficiency. Since QQ's assist buffs will usually keep March's mood up, you're free to choose options that either give tenacity or strength during Sword Art anecdotes.
Training program. You guys really went all out for me, huh?
It doesn't tell me what to do per day, I just gotta do it. Okay.
That's enough training for today. I need
Oh wait, it has my old stat buffs? Or no? I think these are my old stat buffs. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, perfect, okay.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Okay, I need more strength. Oh my gosh, okay. Yanqing extracts the Cloud Knight officer's combat record from the Seat of Divine Foresight. Observing a seasoned Cloud Knight's spontaneous insight is great help to sword practice. Using the butterfly immersion, March 7th can feel as if she's personally in the war dance arena. Countless blades brush past within inches of flesh, truly intense and thrilling. Yanqing asks March 7th what she's feeling.
How should I go about this?
So scary! I'm better off just watching a video next time.
Huh?
I heard from Kieran that you're more experienced in these sorts of dangerous encounters. Okay, so as long as like we retain the stats, even if we flop, then I guess we could just brute force our way through. For each type of training, performing the first session does not consume mood and efficiency increases. Oh! Okay.
That's enough training for today.
All right. Next sword move. Bing. Bong. There we go. So these are randomized then. So while March is browsing the repository, she discovers a worn treasure map. You want my treasure? I'll give it all to you. Go find it. Qingque translates the historical text not found in the Synesthesia beacon. I've stashed all my treasure at this location on the map. Maybe it's time for the Astral Express to change its direction.
What do you recommend?
Close the map. That's not my. No. Yeah, we'll just raise acuity.
Give me a minute.
Have you heard of Japella?
I learned so much today.
Okay, maybe this will go better. Hopefully.
You'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's according to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Nice.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's
Oh god. Oh god. Please live. Please live. Please live. As long as we get the other like abilities, we're kind of fine, I hope. Nice.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
So all this is the same. We just have different partners then. I think it's fun flavor text, but it looks like nothing really. We'll get to the end of this one. If nothing really changes, I might just do the other two off stream so that I can get her Eidolons. For every 5 mood remaining after swordplay sessions end, additionally increases dexterity and acuity by 1.
I'll fight 10. enough training for today. I need to
Oh, nice.
wonder what I'll run into today.
The price of mastering the blade is far more complex than the success or failure. Just then, Lingsha also arrived at the Divination Commission.
Oh, if it isn't the little sparrow's two little assistants. What are you doing here, Master Lingsha? I previously learned from Chief Alchemist Yuluo that many forbidden texts were lost during the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, and it took a lot of work to recover them. The Alchemy Commission is not an organization that should be used to store forbidden texts, so I came to discuss this with the Master Diviner. And then, these forbidden texts became my job.
What kind of books are these Alchemy Commission forbidden texts?
They are remarkable texts that should never have existed in this world. Not only do they contain madness and fear, but they also hold blessings and power. They sound like the ultimate sword techniques that we were talking about earlier. I'm not the kind to let others do all the work. I've caused you all a lot of trouble, little sparrow. Let me help you with the organizing. Wow, thank you, Master Lingsha. If I'd known you were such a kind leader, I'd have chosen to go to the Alchemy Commission over the Divination Commission any day. Oh, I will have to report that to the Master Diviner. No, please don't. Let's just get these books sorted and we can all play a nice game of Jade together.
As the group busied themselves and time passed silently. Oh, it was at this moment that the group noticed that March had been passed up. Oh
no, Master Lingsha, please take a look at what happened to March 7th. This girl must have accidentally opened one of the forbidden texts. Qingche, you close that book up and I will prepare an incense to bring her to her senses. I'll handle the forbidden text now.
Master Lingsha, can I help at all?
Go and sit Miss March up. She slipped into an illusion caused by the forbidden text. You will have to try and call her back with your voice.
You lift the unconscious March 7th to a seated position. Her lips are moving slightly, as if she's trying to say something. So you close your eyes and listen to hear what she's saying.
Kieran?
March.
This blade is now my tomb. The blade demon remains here alone.
March, that never happened to you.
Thousands of years. They pass like a dream. Before we know it, we pass on.
When did you start spouting wisdom like that? A moment later, you managed to awaken March from the illusion.
Hi. I see you're finally awake, Miss March. I'm so sorry. I should not have been so careless and let you come in contact with such dangerous objects. I'm fine. Thank you all for your concern. That book was called The Solitary Shadow Sword Scroll. I can see why you'd be curious, Miss March. In that book, I was the Blade Demon, and the Blade Demon was me. I once stabbed and wounded an honorable man in battle and could not escape my guilt. I both thirsted for more martial arts knowledge and felt trapped by my great sword skills. Finally, I sat meditating before the Blade Tomb before dying a tragic and miserable death. That seems like such a long story for something that only took about half an hour. Although, when I got to the end of the book, it feels like the story is only half finished. So I was wondering if I could read it again. Miss March, this book is extremely dangerous. I understand. Miss March, please do not dwell on the book's story for now. Head back home and just focus on getting an early night. Then, next time you come to the Divination Commission, we can discuss it again. Okay? Okay. Right. Once you're all recovered, I will get to the bottom of this.
Reduces mood consumption. Yeah, this one's the better one. The quiet training. We have some new sword moves, too. Ooh.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time.
Nice. Let's see what March 7th has found. The secret manual more esoteric than jade tiles.
This type of cyber esoterica,
Qingchue reads the introduction.
if you want a specific tile, you'll have to listen to the audio that enhances your subconscious.
All this babble about high frequencies and manifestation. March 7th doesn't understand a word of it.
It's too vague. I've never believed in any of that.
Good thing Miss March is very lucky and doesn't need any of this mumbo jumbo.
I learned so much today. Oh, well.
Boosts acuity training, increases the next training after an excursion. More masteries, yeah!
Did I really? Let's do this. That's enough training for today.
One more day. Okay, yeah, let's top this off. Okay, hopefully we're good for the second sword trial. March 7th finds a book with missing words and asks Qingchue for the reason. Some people can enter the inner worlds within books and bring items from the real world into it and items from the book out. Qingchue explains that the book had divine weapon removed, which is why it has missing words. Although this is some sort of crime, if you really can remove the divine weapon from the book, March 7th.
How should I go about this?
Finds a swordsman novel and steals the peerless legendary sword.
No, I'm afraid that you'll die in the book.
I learned so much today.
All right, sword trial number
Time for your
2.
second test. I'll be your examiner this time, and I'll be.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
All right, hopefully we'll be fine. Bing bong. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
The way that this has to be auto, it's like, that's amazing. I don't have to do anything. Whoa! Nice. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs! Ooh, ooh. Tenacity, tenacity, tenacity. Girly, what are you doing? Why didn't you aim for the... Okay. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards.
Not very sportsmanlike.
I wish she came with all these extra skills. Why can't these get added to, like, our March 7th? Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs.
March, your sword is also cheering for you.
All right, final sword trial. For each type of training, performing the first session does not consume mood and efficiency increases. Sure. Yeah, what if we just do this? Ooh, perfect.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Miss March, can you tell me why it is you want to read the Solitary Shadow Sword Scroll again? I originally wanted to find a powerful sword technique and master an ultimate skill, but after I read the Solitary Shadow Sword Scroll, how should I put it? I want to help him. I want to help the Blade Demon in the book.
You need to release this need to help others and leave them for their fate.
You say that, but the Blade Demon made one mistake and his life was split in two. The first half, he was a nobody, but he lived happily. But in the second half, he mastered an earth-shattering skill, yet he was racked with anxiety and miserableness.
It's quite a common story.
He left his martial arts mastery in these pages waiting for a fated person to come along and pick it up. I just can't help but feel like he wants me to do something.
Ah, so it's your intention to rescue this story that was left abandoned in the pages of the book, young lady. Interesting. I can assist you, but you need to give me 1 second, really fast. You need to tell me what you intend to do, or I shall not agree. March, can you change the destiny of the man in the book?
Unfortunately, I'm just the reader, not the author. Why is it that the Blade Demon was able to become such a master and yet never attained the satisfaction of a happy life?
Miss March, you remember that the immersion stories that we talked about before, don't you? These stories are always a combination of blessings and tragedy, using happiness in later life to make up for misfortune that was experienced previously. It's like adding a positive to a negative and to return to zero. However, we all know that beliefs like this are just blind optimism. Blessings are real, and so is misfortune. That's right. Even if the Blade Demon was able to master an ultimate technique, that would not change the fact that he regrets what he did in the past. I can be a bit of a Philistine sometimes. Though I sometimes long for the life of a hero, I always think to myself, maybe I'm more suited for a life that isn't fraught with danger, where I'm constantly surviving by the skin of my teeth. I think a story of living a complete yet unremarkable life is far more appealing to me than cutting someone's arm off and mastering a perfect sword technique before the Blade Tomb. Maybe that's what the Blade Demon wanted too. As the person in the book, his story's already written and cannot be changed. Fortunately, that is not destiny. It is just a book. Actually, the author has no power over the order in which the reader reads their book. Miss March, I know where the second half of this book is. Try reading the second half of the book from the ending to the beginning instead. The author's long dead. The reader has the right to read their story however they like.
Master Lingsha, this is how I can rescue their story.
Interesting. Let us give it a try. After making time to prepare herself, March began. Oh, okay. They did not time this text.
The forbidden text changed. Qingche's convoluted theory was a success. That's exactly the ending the Blade Demon... No, I mean the regular mortal wanted. Oh, it's nothing special. It just means the Blade Demon was a Philistine like myself. Unfortunately, I lost all of the skills I learned from the Sword Scroll while I was reading it backwards. I didn't learn anything. Miss March, you read the book from start to finish, then from finish to start. You did gain something. You gained a story. At least now I understand that blindly pursuing power doesn't necessarily work for my character. The repository's organized beautifully. I must thank you all. If there's anything that you need in the future, please just let me know. You actually have something? I'll tell you again, I don't know anything about sword fighting. Don't worry, Miss Qingche. With that twisted logic of yours, I know you'll be able to help me.
My god, this event has so much yapping and none of it's voiced. I just want to eat my dinner. For every 2 mood remaining after... So then if we have 150, we gain like what, 70? Wait, the ability is called Quiet Quitting. She's definitely not my favorite character, but she's so relatable. While March is browsing at the repository, she finds a book of self-criticism. When she comes to her senses, she finds herself in Mine's courtroom, where she's both plaintiff and defendant, and her crime is indolence during sword practice. And the judges, huh? Looks like Qingche. This is just a mental courtroom, but March must defend herself and persuade Qingche.
What do you
Perfect.
recommend?
I call my witness, Practice Dummy! Practice Dummy? Might as well put a parasol on a stand.
Quiet Quitting's too good. Look at how much we don't lose.
Another step closer to Star Creep. I'll fight 10.
Yeah! Please no yapping, please no yapping, please no yapping. Perfect.
If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class.
That's fine. I think this is it, right? It may not be a sword manual, but a tactical manual is still a fair haul. March 7th studies it for a long time. Qingche's post How to Beat Scott as the question to test March's technical acumen. The law to victory has been decided, and March has thought this through.
How should I go about this?
Report this to an IPC executive and have them do the job for me.
Have to go to bed? Good luck, March, with your fart trial! She's gonna out-fart the IPC.
before we start the test, there...
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Come on, March 7th. You got this.
Okay, I should be good. Knock on wood. Oh, okay.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, dead!
Sword, heed me.
Oh my god!
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, dead!
Punish evil.
We went from girly flop to mother. Oh, goodbye. Oh my god.
I feel great now. I want to take on 10 opponents.
Not bad. You've made it.
Whoa. Welcome in, Alyssa.
Suggestions on how to defeat Scott.
Defeat him fair and square. Oh, okay. So we've already done her method, so now we can actually do the other methods. Thank you for following.
Do it. I already have an idea.
I remember Yanqing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely. The
Oh, you
great
should be
hero
worried.
within me
We're
is
getting
definitely
Xingqia's
up to
help.
the task.
All right, girly. How are you gonna help us?
I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you, Qingque?
Yeah, with you, me, and him here, the answer is pretty obvious.
Of course. We're here to play Celestial Jade.
Yeah, you just have pre-fight jitters, March. Let's play a couple of rounds to help you relax.
Wait a minute. I've been playing with you a lot lately, right? I've actually picked up a few insights.
Oh, thank
For
God it's
example,
voiced.
I've been thinking lately that just defeating Scott with my swords might not be enough.
You thinking?
Yeah? You don't really think I'm dumb, do you? Well, here's the thing. Even if Scott apologizes, do you think he'd actually feel sorry for what he did?
Nah, it's more he's just honoring a bet. Whether it's apologizing or squealing like a pig, I doubt he'd do it willingly.
You're not finished with the story? This is just a side event story, but yeah, this is further on in the game. But defeating him like this would be pretty satisfying.
True heroes in Immersia don't merely settle for satisfying.
You're right. Even though I'm not a fan, I'll help you figure something out.
Why don't you fill her in on what happened at Arum Alley earlier?
They did not time like the fast text for this.
If being a workaholic were a disease, Scott would be in the ICU. It's okay to enjoy your work, but causing trouble in society is another story.
So, any suggestions on what to do?
I don't have suggestions, only an opinion. And that is, he's a hopeless workaholic. Come on, March, let's go find it.
Huh?
Go, go, go! I love that they make us walk this entire way.
our hero, March 7th. And who do we have here with you?
Before you start the fight, I have a few words for you.
Ooh, okay. Tell him off, tell him off.
Who do you think you are? Is it like a Xianzhou thing to just show up uninvited?
Welcome in, Moo. How was raid?
It's okay if you don't know who I am. Introduce me to him.
No, there was an earthquake? This is the CEO of Dynasty Corp, Miss Qingjie.
Don't freak him out. I work as the head of the Divination Commission most of the time.
What's so special about being a diviner from the Divination Commission? I'm a specialist at the Interastral Peace Corporation. Tell me, what makes you think you're so great? Do you have more minions than me? Or do you earn more credits?
You may not be young, but your mindset is still that of a fresh-faced newbie who spends all their time on work while proudly proclaiming to love their job.
She doesn't sound as gremlin as she did when we first met her.
Shut up, you!
In my opinion, you enjoy playing the role of a joker, spouting off outrageous opinions just to seem objective and indifferent whenever you feel like it.
Enough! Shut up! What do you know about me? Don't act like you know everything!
Wow, you really got under Scott's skin with just a few words.
Well, you almost got me. I'm here to have a duel, not to debate with you.
Is this really the same harmless little sparrow we all know? Well, like one ferocious eagle.
I guess not. Eagle sounds about right. That's the spirit. Strike while the iron is hot.
Leave it to me. I'm an expert negotiator. Oh, is the negotiation... Can I skip it? I don't want to do it. It's the same... Is it the same thing?
Let me ask you something.
Oh, it's different.
Do you consider the IPC to be your family?
Of course I do. I have so many amazing colleagues there. Have you seen our structure? The talent motivation department makes everything feel even better than family. If you have something to say, just say it. Why are you staring at me like that?
I heard someone went through 17 rounds of interviews just to become a basic P13 employee. What about your own efforts?
17 rounds? That's insane! If I hadn't joined the IPC already...
Think about it. Is the entrance to your own home that hard to get through?
I heard even the lowest ranking Pierpoint folks feel proud of the IPC's success and wealth. But when you really think about it, how much does the IPC's success and wealth have to do with you?
Of course it has something to do with me!
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you personally take credit for?
I was involved in the Alroom Alley investment project. And right now, I'm in charge of these transport ships. They may not seem like big things, but they can't be done without me.
Funny thing is, Alroom Alley has actually been doing better since you left. As for those transport ships, do you really think no one else can handle it?
I just got unlucky with that project. If the IPC had listened to me, it would have been a massive success. And the shipping and transportation stuff, it's just impossible without me.
I've heard that the IPC's annual turnover is even higher than the total population of the capital of Passion. Even without you, they'd find other Scots to get the job done.
Do you find it hard to fall asleep without scrolling through your phone? Do you hit the snooze button every morning? Do you feel useless at work hearing your bosses complaining about your incompetence?
Wait, no, it's too real, it's too real!
Enough! Stop it!
When you actually think about your life outside of work, only one word pops into your head, doesn't it?
Overtime!
Please, just stop it! please.
You know, based on my work philosophy, I don't want to say you're not important. In fact, I'd say you are important. As an employee, you should take pride in living a good life for yourself, not just work.
But I don't have a life of my own.
Oh no. Imagine a better life.
Scott, have you ever thought about slowing down and exploring things like tea and tea culture? It could be a new hobby and a whole new way of life for you.
But I'm not interested in tea.
It's important to learn to enjoy the simple pleasures in life. You might discover a new interest if you just give it a try.
Did we just completely pacify him? Using the power of words?
Consider yourself superior to others. You have no time for your own life. You lack empathy. You're always worried about being looked down upon, and your self-esteem stems from the status the IPC gives you. Do you really want to live like this forever?
She kind of ate. She actually kind of ate.
Just an ordinary person struggling, trying to survive. Don't you feel a twinge of guilt saying nasty stuff like that?
Of course I do. Because I'm just an ordinary person too. Now, Scott, welcome back to the world of ordinary people. Mengming, the owner of the Sleepless Earl, went to great efforts to set up her shop, all so that workers like us can catch a break and find some joy in our lives. What makes you so different from her? How would you feel if you worked so hard to create something, only to have your boss wreck it and overwhelm you with unreasonable demands?
Oh, we were intending to defeat you in a duel and make you apologize to her. But now we see that won't work.
I see. I'll make a genuine, heartfelt apology to her.
Oh, wow.
I understand. We don't need to carry on with this sword fight. I'm going to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl, and to everyone fully living their lives.
But have you forgotten that squealing like a pig part?
Drop it. Scott is in the midst of introspection.
Damn it, I want to be petty.
Thank you, Miss March. You really are a hero. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'll have some tea, read the paper, and explore the universe. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to apologize to the owner. Thanks. You've given me a lot to think about. As for this lousy job at the IPC, well, it's time for some serious contemplation. Catch you later.
Scott leaves Alroom Alley with his bros and apologizes to the shopkeep.
I'm so tired. Haven't felt this exhausted in ages. You guys better treat me to something nice, March.
Of course. Thank you, Master Qingchua.
This brief interlude is concluded, and yet March's pursuit of the art of swordplay shall continue.
To have attained such achievements, I'm truly the Astral Express's sword champion!
Martial means will not solve the problem. Qingchua will handle things using a more refined approach. That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. I like that we had that alternative ending.
Master Yunli, you're teaching rocks. Shame my body can't keep up with my brain.
Oh, and we're getting so many gems. Yeah! Oh, this is awesome. So we do, I only get the extra Eidolons after I finish all of them. I do have to do another round of Huohuos to get her ending, and then Jiaochu's and Silver Wolves. I don't know if I want to do them off stream or not. Just because I feel like the gameplay aspect is really repetitive, so it's not really that entertaining to like watch or like stream. But I mean, this event is going on for like 30 days, so I guess if we just do one ending per stream, then we can just go ahead and continue that. Do I need her Eidolons right away? Let me see what else her Eidolons give. Basic attacker attack march and launches a follow-up attack and deals imaginary damage equal to 6. I guess it's fine because we're just doing we're gonna be doing the intermissions and stuff afterwards. Yeah, the event only gives up the E3. Yeah. Well, we have 33 days, so we can take our time with completing them. I was kind of just like in a hurry to like try to get as many and like get the Eidolons ASAP, but like our equilibrium's only like 4, so we don't have to worry too much about having all her Eidolons. But that's gonna be it for today. So we completed the MSQ stuff that's up until the cliffhanger at the end of this patch, and then we have a few more of the event that we can go through. We'll tackle them one more ending per stream, and then when we come back, let's look at the Fate Atlas. When we come back, we need to do what? The Ranmei side story, and then the Topaz side story. The Topaz one shouldn't take that long, I think. I think each side story can take about 1 stream. And then I think all of these are fine. Yeah, so like this stuff with Yoon Lee, it's considered a side story here. It's not really part of the main plot. So is it just what, Ranmei and Topaz, and then we should be set to go into Penacony, I believe? So Penacony will be in about 3 streams. That's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and take our time with that. But before we call it, we do have enough to do a 10 roll. So what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and get some tickets and let's manifest. Here, I'll make this easier on myself, and I'll also level up the ones that can be leveled to get some tickets.
My fighting skills have improved. I should let
We have a question. What's up?
While devotion to public tasks is a must, this fatigue is somewhat overwhelming.
Okay, so that's as many tickets as I can get for now. Let's go ahead and get the rest from the shop. Oh, we have a lot. Okay, cool. Cool. How many do I have right now? 3? Have I done Desolate Depths of Despair? Is that... Is that an event? Or is that a story quest? Okay, yeah, we have. Yeah, the Luofu questline, yeah. Ooh, and then when we come back, we're gonna have enough for another 10 roll. Oh, the generosity. Honestly, this account, our luck has been bad because we haven't gotten Gallagher, but we get a lot of rolls. Yeah, the Luofu story questline, we finished that already. But let's go ahead and do our 10 roll. You guys already know what to do. Let's go ahead and manifest some come homes. Let's go ahead and bring in Gallagher. The odds are against us, but I won't say no. So Gallagher, come home, come home, come home. Crew roster. Okay, we're gonna get someone new. We're gonna get someone new. What is this? What is this? What is this? Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Gallagher. Gallagher, 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 Gallagher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Yay! Luca! Woohoo! Yay! Hey! At least we got a boy. I do like Luca. But I wish he was Gallagher.
Why train daily when you could train twice daily?
No, I genuinely really do like Luca. But I, for a second, believed it was gonna be Gallagher. We'll level him up. We'll level him up. Okay. So I have a lot of grinding to do off stream. Honestly, I don't even know how Luca can fit into this team because our team of Dan Hung, March 7th, Welt, and Natasha is pretty good. We need a sustained unit that can replace Natasha, but the only other male healer is Gallagher. And Locha, but Locha's not on banner. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. Next time I see you, we're gonna be back on the Herta space station. But thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys are new here, feel free to keep up on all the socials on Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at Atelier Kieran. If you guys would like to join the Discord, anyone's welcome to join as long as you guys are over the age of 18. But you guys better be adults if you're watching my stream. Or else. I'm going to be sending you guys over to Reisna, who's currently playing .hack Infection. Super excited to be watching her stream because I love that game. And I love any sort of old school games. So please send her your love and your cheers as well. The raid message is hiya hey hey. If you guys have access to the emotes, don't forget to send them to her as well. Until then, I'll see you guys soon, okay? The next stream is scheduled for Thursday. We're gonna be playing Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I'm so excited to be starting the next case. We're gonna be doing 2 Ace Attorney streams a week until we finish up the 4th case so that we are ready for the Edgeworth Games. Bye, Kieran. Thanks for the stream. Take care. Thank you for hanging out, Juan. I hope you had a good night. I'll see you around, okay? Have a good rest of your week, and take care, guys. Otsu Kieran! Bye-bye!